publicly visible to the rest of the world. Because remember, China could easily be buying this stuff in private, but they're not. Because what that does is it telegraphs to all the other countries that, hey, look at all the gold we've got. We could now get off of US treasuries. That gives us the ability to get off of dollars. You can actually see this trend on a way bigger scale here in this chart. According to Luke Rahman, in just a couple of months, gold's share of reserves on the balance sheet will surpass US treasuries. Again, just to prove the point even more, on an even longer time horizon, you can see the same thing has been happening. The dollar's share of global reserves have been falling to the lowest levels in decades. By the way, officially, the People's Bank of China reports that they have about 2,300 tons of gold or so. But the real number is probably way higher. Places like Bloomberg Economics and JP Morgan and the World Gold Council estimate that China probably controls closer to 3,500 to 5,000 tons when you include the gold held by state banks and sovereign funds that aren't really publicly disclosed. Okay, so hopefully I've established the point that dollar ownership is going down, gold ownership is going up. But there was another major breakthrough that happened to gold that not a lot of people know about, which is that in July of this year, it became what's called a Basel III Tier 1 asset. So here's exactly what that means. This is where it gets really interesting. But before I explain that, here's what I'm doing to personally keep stacking sats while the rest of this plays out with the Gemini credit card, which is a sponsor of today's segment. And it's a card I've been using for a while now. All opinions are my own, and they were not influenced by Gemini. I use it like any regular credit card for gas, groceries, and travel, but I earn Bitcoin every time I use it. It has no annual fee. You can see the rates and fees in the description for more info, but you get up to 4% back in over 50 cryptocurrencies instantly, and you can choose which one you want. Personally, I have mine set to Bitcoin, but that's 4% on gas, transit and rideshare, 3% on dining, 2% on groceries, and 1% on everything else. It's a MasterCard World Elite. I've used it internationally with no issues, and every time I use it, it adds Bitcoin to my portfolio. And the best part is you're investing as you spend.